Hello, viewer. I just died because I can't drink coffee correctly.
And I watched. Detached.
And did nothing. I am Jacob.
And I'm Anessa.
She's the lame one. And this is, I don't know what I'm going to do with this file podcast with Jacob and the one who doesn't care.
Or mom. You could just go with mom. That might be a safer bet.
She's not my mom. She's pretending to be. She's a paid actor.
Oh, is that so? We haven't discussed the financial.
I just gave you the debit card.
It was my own debit card. You're paying me with my own money. That's about typical.
Well,
Can I borrow some money? Here you go.
Yeah.
Paid in full. There you go.
There you go. Okay. So today's podcast, I don't know why we're calling it a podcast. Normally podcasts run about an hour. Today's Tubecast.
I think Tubecast sounds slightly inappropriate. Can we call it something else?
Yes, Jiggly Jiggly Fun Time.
Well, that sounds way inappropriate. There shall be no Jiggly Jiggly Fun Time here.
It's between Tubecast or Jiggly Jiggly Fun Time. You pick.
Tubecast it is.
There you go. So today's basically an introduction video and just about our backgrounds a little bit. I suppose you don't need to know anything, but it'll help comedically, I feel, to know a bit about us and a couple of our inside jokes. I think we'll probably get to that.
I don't know if anything comedically will happen here, but I guess that remains to be seen.
We're already laughing. We haven't even started.
We're having fun. Nobody else may enjoy it, but we're having fun, and that's what matters.
That is what matters, indeed. So, it's still recording.
It went dim. I can't see what's happening.
Okay, Mom does not know how computers work, and
That
this is a point.
not true.
This is a point that I'm trying to make.
It's not
She
true.
doesn't. She was surprised that the computer went dim when it had been sitting still for like 5 minutes without anyone touching
Right,
it.
but why don't you have a longer timeout on it? Is it just because
Because
it's not
IT
charging?
blocks everything.
Like, making podcasts?
No, you
No?
can make podcasts. It's fine. They don't block YouTube or anything. They're stupid. They blocked all the preferences. Like, you seriously, I can't go in to change that because they're like, ooh, you could get games whenever. Let me show you here. I have games. They don't
Right.
stop us from getting games. They stop us from changing how long it takes for a computer to shut off. It turned back on, so now she's invested. You know what I'm going to do?
Excuse me.
I'm going to pay one of my brothers to just stand behind with, like, one of those birds on a string and just keep Mom looking at the camera. You need something?
It's a sneeze. I'm fine. I'll be fine. No, my IT blocks things too. Like, they block the preferences where you can't change the desktop.
That makes sense.
Except for I figured out a hack and I worked around it. So, Miss, I guess you're not Miss, but you might be Miss if you keep it up. I do know something about computers.
Yeah, she knows that when you press the power on button, it turns on.
You realize I have a programming degree, right?
I taught her what HDMI cable was.
You didn't teach me squat. You found one.
I made her pick a Mac.
Okay, now that you did. I was not Mac friendly. But that's because in a business environment, I had only programmed on a PC. I'd only worked on a PC. To me, Macs were for artsy-fartsy graphic designer folks. And when it started, they were. Now
Can that be my official title now? Artsy fartsy official designer folk. I love
graphic
that
designer folk.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
there's the only thing graphic about you is your language usually. So
you have a grunting issue with YouTube, but that, my viewer, is for another day. Grunting issue, yeah. I use. Yeah, you do. You walk around like one of those pigs from Angry Birds.
Did you just call me fat?
She has shoes, I promise.
I haven't thrown a shoe in months.
Yeah,
Months,
it's still
I
trying to
tell you.
boomerang around the world to hit me in the back of the head.
Just because I'm a shoe throwing ninja.
She is. It's ridiculous.
It works. It works though. Because by golly, now, if I say I'm going to throw a shoe, then you better knock it off.
Okay, honestly, if she has a gun and a shoe, I'd rather her pick up the gun.
This is probably true.
She's liable to miss
I
with
am
a gun.
deadly with a shoe, though.
I'd
Deadly.
seen her
behind the back. You don't even have to. Mom knows. Moms do have eyes in the back of their head, just so you know. And I can hit you with a shoe sitting behind me in another room.
This has been a public service announcement from all moms ever.
Yeah. Well, somebody needs to speak for us.
Unlike all the stay-at-home moms who talk for hours about nothing, which conveniently is what this podcast is about.
Yeah, I was like, were we talking about something?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
That's
we're back to calling it a podcast.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Which is BS. I gotta tell you, this is not a podcast. There's nothing pod-like about it. It's a short video clip. It's more like a vlog.
I don't like vlog. Because vlog means we're telling them something about our daily lives, generally. Or something about us. We're not really doing that.
Yeah, we are. Have you been here? Were you here? That's all we've talked about is us.
It's been 6 minutes. We've talked about throwing shoes, Mom.
That's about us. That's our life.
Yeah.
Well,
technically,
shoes.
Everything is loosely related to everything.
Well, right, but I'm just saying, you can't say we're not going to be talking about we'll be topical as well, but vlogs are too. But I get what you're saying. It's not like a diary type situation.
This video is supposed to be about us. So yes, this video is technically a vlog, but I don't like vlogs. And I don't like vloggers. And someone's phone went off. We should shut off
eeny,
each
meeny, miny, mo. Who do you think it is?
It was me. One of my apps just sent me something.
Because you don't have a friend.
I was about to say the exact same thing. We're having fun. I hope you are. So, let's...
Okay, now, wait. I'm a little disconcerted because we're doing this not podcast, not vlog, complete waste of people's time here. But
jiggly fun.
There is no jiggly fun. You're not old enough for jiggly fun. We haven't even had that talk yet. Now, look. You keep your jiggly to yourself. And let's come up with a name for this
You called me
podcast.
Graphic. You called me
where
graphic.
Do you think you get it? You come by it, honest.
Sadly.
Woohoo, Mama's got a date. Sorry.
I just took a photo. I'm gonna get smacked after this.
You violated the sanctity of my phone. There are a lot of things you can mess with. There's a lot of things you can touch. You've been known to take money out of my purse.
I have not.
But you don't.
Not straight out of your purse. If it falls out, that's game.
Oh, it fell out.
Yeah.
It fell out of your purse. Whatever.
Yeah, well.
When my hand was in your wallet, then look, it fell out.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, shall we name it?
Sure. I'm content with Tubecast, but apparently that's...
No, we need a name. We need a catchy name.
A catchy name. A Kesha name.
Not Kesha. That seems... No.
Jiggly fun time. Everything is loosely related.
Well, it all comes back to the jiggly, and that includes dollar signs for jiggly. So...
And that loops back around to Kesha.
Yeah, so, no. Okay.
We're terrible people. I was thinking about making this a PG-rated podcast.
Oh, how
That's
who were you gonna do it with?
I don't know.
Because it would be. I know I'm such a bad mom.
Yeah, she's a terrible mom, but she's the best mom. I'm not doing drugs.
That's a win.
Well, she doesn't know I'm doing drugs.
No, I check.
That's scary.
No, I really don't do drugs. I don't even take aspirin and stuff usually, which is kind of unusual. I'm old and decrepit. I should probably be taking some, at least a little pink aspirin every day so I don't have a stroke or heart attack or whatever old people have. I'm old. Did you know that?
You're only 30.
That's right, 30.
No, you're in your 30s. Thank you. I shouldn't have shown your bank account.
Thanks,
I'm going to blur that.
Would you?
You probably can't see. It's all bumpy.
It's worn out.
Yeah.
No, I turned 40 last week. But we aren't telling people that.
Your birthday was last week?
Indeed.
I'm a great son and she's a great mom.
Oh, hey. I'm getting texts over there.
I bet you are. I'll start on myself. You
Yeah, you haven't
allotted
even-
your fun back. Okay, so it should start with Mom since she's the one that had me, but
I have to do all the work around here. I had to have you
yeah, and I had to write down the list of podcast topics.
because I told you we were gonna.
But I
know.
wrote them down. Look, some of these words took like at least 3 pen swipes just to get a letter. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's almost legible, actually, for you.
It's because I had to use 3 pen swipes.
Okay, do you want me to talk about me first?
Yeah,
then?
start with you because you
Okay,
had me.
my-
Chronologically.
Chronologically,
It makes sense.
let's keep it in order. That's the only order we're gonna have around here. Everything else is. No, I'm Anessa. I'm a single mother of 5. Count them 5 children.
She's really good at counting to 5.
That's all I do all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I work in commercial insurance. I have a small cake business. This is where you plug in the website link.
Yes.
That's right here. Okay.
I don't know where that is on the
plug.
thing.
So I do cakes. I write insurance. I have kids, and that's
She
about
writes
all.
on cakes.
I write on cakes.
That one's from Kansas.
Oh, I am from Kansas.
And
Go
on.
Cats! Go Cats! Yay!
There you go, go Cats. And she's not talking about felines, she's talking about the K-State Wildcats for all
Yes.
you Okie viewers.
Ooh, yeah, no OU, no OSU, none of that crap up in here.
OSU isn't that bad. I don't like OU. I hate OU's fans for the most part.
That's the thing too. So anyway,
Nope, don't. Quit. Get the jiggly cat toy behind him.
okay, shiny objects.
What? Where?
I don't know why that people think some of my children may have ADD. I don't know where they would get that. I don't know what else do they need to know about me.
Well, that's it. I just wanted you to talk about how you're from Kansas
I'm
and
from Kansas.
you have.
I have
5
too many
kids.
kids. I'm the woman in the chute.
You're that football mom.
I am that football mom. I have a blog to prove it.
Right here. That's where it's gonna be. Right here. Editing is
A
gonna be
little
awful.
flashing arrow. I want a flashing arrow, please. Can I get a flashing arrow?
No, you
That's
can't.
just- Why?
iMovie doesn't have a flashing arrow. $50 editing software if you want to get it, Mom.
Mac lets me down. All right.
Okay, what does a PC have that's not $50 to get?
I didn't ask if it cost money. I just want a flashing arrow.
You can't have a flashing arrow.
Did you hear the fit thrown over here? Oh my god. Really?
Okay, well,
Now, let's hear about you, Mr. Smarty Pants.
now you made me blank because I went off in my brain. But I am that one's son. And
Number 2, son. Ah! You're number 2.
this is the level of comedy we are working with, ladies and gentlemen. She laughed at a number 2 joke.
I have 4 boys. What do you want from me? If you can't beat them, join them. You know, whatever. Okay, now, number 2.
Okay.
Kind of a shitty son, aren't you?
Ah.
Ha.
All thoughts of this going PG just whoosh,
I don't
down
know where, if I would have known
down
this was
the-
supposed to be PG, I never would have signed up. I did not sign up for no PG BS.
I have the agreement right here.
Oh, no.
You signed it and everything. Look, guys, look there. It was right there.
Yeah,
You saw
mhm,
it. You
mhm.
saw it.
You know better. I don't sign any contracts without reviewing them thoroughly.
Which is why I just I put it on the back of one of my bad. If you're bad, you get like a principal's reduction.
Mhm.
So I put that slip
On-
that she needed
on
to
the-
sign behind the principal thing.
You
That's
know,
every
we
time.
just keep. He kind of sends me those periodically. Just. The
She gets
little naughty
those
slips.
more than she gets her checks generally.
Yes. Which is increasingly awkward, since his principal is on one of the dating sites I used to go to. I mean, just between you and me, that was a little weird. Because he calls me and I'm like, hey, I know something about you. And which I'm always worried he's going to be like, hey, you need to come in and visit about this. And then he'll go, do I know you from somewhere? So we've kept it on the phone so far. And that's
No jiggly fun time.
no jiggly fun time with the principal. I'll do a lot of things to get you out of trouble, but that's where I draw the line.
I'm out of coffee. These podcasts are going nowhere but down.
Okay.
Straight into the toilet jokes. All right.
Okay, so son number 2, tell us about you.
Son number 2 enjoys alliterations. Alarmingly enjoys alliteration. I tried for an alliteration, but I failed there.
Yeah, I was like, not enough.
I like to call myself witty. I don't like lowbrow comedy, but sometimes you have to fall into it a lot. I am in school. I go to Catoosa in Oklahoma. Huge OSU fan, huge Bronco fan, and she's a Chiefs fan. Naturally, she's a Chiefs fan. And I am a huge, for all you sweaty man grabber watchers, I am a huge Jericho fan.
We get to talk about sweaty man grabbing. All of a sudden, my interest is piqued. What is this sweaty man grabbing?
Sweaty man grabbing is, it's a comedic way of saying WWE, because as soon as I say WWE, people go, oh, that, you know it's fake, you know, and you're discounting immediately.
How am I the lame one when you watch wrestling? I think
I had to get you to use a Mac.
The lame scale.
She hasn't played a console since NES.
That is not true.
I'm just trying to start crying.
BS flag. This is my BS flag. You're going to see it quite often.
Bill
BS
Snyder.
Flag. No, that would be for good things.
Oh. Shots
BS
fired.
flag. BS flag. You're going to see it. It requires no speech on my part, so I don't have to interrupt. I actually use this in meetings at work with a friend of mine. You know, you're sitting there, some marketing guy comes by telling you some blah, 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 blah. Who knows? They just say words. It's words, words, words. Did you bring me chocolate? Did you bring me breakfast?
Do you just want me to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need you.
All right,
anyway, so they get nattering. Why don't you get some more coffee for us?
Good
That'd be
idea.
fabulous.
Actually. I'm literally getting
So,
coffee right now, everybody.
These marketing people come by and they're like, yada, 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 blah, blah. So we're talking and, you know, my friend will be sitting there and I'll be like, and she knows I've thrown the flag. And, you know, in the business world, you just need a BS flag. I actually have a literal BS flag on a 3-foot pole for when I used to work in a cubicle. So that if there was BS floating around, I could wave my flag and it could be seen by all in my office that there was BS floating over in my area. Yeah. So just saying, I am quite the purveyor of BS myself. I'm not afraid to throw the BS flag on my own self. You know, watching this kid make coffee, somehow it has turned into a ballet in my kitchen. It's involving tippy toes and gliding across the kitchen floor. I'm not entirely certain why he didn't just put the coffee cups on the same counter as the coffee pot.
Everything is an art.
Thus, to minimize the back and forth. Did you stir? Is there anything?
No, I'm getting you a utensil.
He gets quite snippy, doesn't he?
And Miss White Girl likes her special creamer. Oh, so bourgeois.
Oh, you're using vanilla creamer. It's not like you're all Mr. I Take It black and strong.
Like Jiggly Jiggly. It was too easy. It was too... Like Kesha.
Did you faceplant? That was awesome.
Walking is difficult, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another PSA.
You know what? Speaking of PSAs, X-Acto knives are sharp. I dropped one on my toe. It hurts, yo.
You just yelled at me for saying you dropped it on your toe, Mom. Give him the full story.
I was... Okay, so, I'm doing a cake this morning. Had an easy cake order going out.
That needs disease. Okay, so, let me tell you Shaniqua.
Are you making fun of my name? Or my lips?
Shaniqua?
Or my butt?
I'm the one with the...
I'm essentially a black girl. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you're the whitest girl I know. Oh, let's go get Starbucks.
Who was the one who negotiated for Starbucks today? Oh, I'll try Thai food if you'll buy me Starbucks.
Okay, they have a peppermint thing, and it's really good. It's peppermint mocha.
You should try this new peppermint mocha.
I'm not... You got me, checkmate. That was actually on... That was in the freaking script. Was that you were turning me into a white girl. So, oh, that was even one of the podcast topics alone.
Well, we'll get to that. There's much more to cover.
I'm not gonna reveal any more secrets.
Okay. I was making a cake. I was after some supplies. I needed my little non-sharp cutter. I reach into the bucket. The X-Acto knife fell out.
And she calls me the spaz.
I didn't spaz. The damn thing fell out.
Can't even reach into a thing without stuff gouging you in the toe.
It slid out because I have too much stuff in my cake area.
Jiggly jiggly fun time.
There is no fun time with this. This is not fun. This is serious business. That hurt. I gotta finish making my coffee. Anyway, so
Okay, go on.
the X-Acto knife slid out and it bounced. They bounce, yes, indeed. And poked me in the tip of the toe, and so then there's blood everywhere. I had to take an injury time out. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm fine. Ninja Turtle Band-Aid, and I'm cool. I mean, really, what doesn't?
Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power.
Okay.
Nope. Quit. Stop.
Hey, I didn't know there was like a no texting rule.
There is now. We should get you on a plan, like 200 texts a month. A month? I don't know what a month is.
So anyway, I stepped my toe. We need to choose.
Oh my god! How long has this been going on? 1 second. I need to wake up my computer. It sleeps more than she does.
Indeed.
It's been 21 minutes.
21 minutes of nonsense. 21 minutes of your life you'll never get back. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, what are we going to call this thing?
All right, let's think. So it's mom and dad's. Wait. Okay,
that
so
got weird. Awkward.
It's mom and son. So how we need to? I feel like we need to incorporate that. That's kind of our gimmick. Like Seamus's gimmick is he's a ginger, and so is mine. Actually, interestingly, more sweaty man grabbing coming your way.
Well, I'm a ginger this month.
Yeah, and you change every month.
Not every month. I can't afford to go get my hair done every month.
We can't afford to get a window fixed.
We need a GoFundMe for my hair. Mom's hair. Don't you think? That'd be awesome.
Just hit me with the shoe already. Just. All right.
It's boot season. Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, if she has heels or boots on, what she can do is she can throw it in a boomerang and hit all 5 of us with one hit. It's awesome. You should see it.
I got mad ninja skills. I'm a shoe ninja. If I start my own vlog, it's going to be Shoe Ninja, I think. And people will think it's like a fashion blog, and it's really not. It's not. Parenting. Shoe Ninja. Okay.
23 minutes, still don't have a name.
Cakes. Gingers.
Cakes isn't going to be it.
I'm brainstorming.
That's not going to be a recurring theme.
You don't shoot down everything. I'm just
shooting down one.
On. Well,
cakes is not going to be
instead of shooting stuff down. How about you add 2? What do you got? What else you got? What is this going to be?
And ginger also can't be a recurring thing because we're not going to be gingers the whole time. Yeah, I'm not adding anything. Don't
come back.
Stop
I don't
it.
like it when it goes to sleep. If I'm not sleeping, you shouldn't be sleeping.
She took a 3-hour nap today.
It wasn't. I was playing games on my phone for the first hour and a half, and then I took an hour nap. No, totally true. No, I timed it.
I know. That's weird. Why you did it? Because you knew I'd talk about it.
I made a mental note of the time I went to sleep because I was like, well, I really need to wake up by 5 if we're going to do anything, So, my nose is running today. It's cold.
24 minutes now. How are we going to get mom and son?
We need to insert Jeopardy music here. A little TikTok.
I think I'm just going to edit it out.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. So let's think.
See, if we both do this, then you can time warp it and be like thinking, and then
let's do the time again. Oh, dude.
Okay. Focus. We got this.
Shiny!
Squirrel!
Yeah.
Okay.
Been a lot of squirrels out here recently, huh?
Rampant squirrels. Squirrels running amok.
Is that what got at your toe? No, I'm so fancy. I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. I did a youth joke! 10 points! I don't do youth jokes. That was a modern song that I know. That I reference.
You know Straight No Chaser does fancy in their show. They do it medley with some other stuff.
Straight No Chaser. Link here.
Link here.
I'm not going to be able to place it where we're pointing. It'll be there. It just,
no, I'm doing right here. You can put it right
it won't
there,
be
right
there.
here.
It
Why
will
won't
be,
it be there?
because I can't do it there. I could.
Right here. This is a perfectly reasonable place for you to put it. It's not like I'm running it.
Reason? This is not a
vertically.
place for reason.
I think this is. How am I going to Vanna White it if you can't put it here?
Just don't even reference where it is.
Where does it
I
have
could,
to be?
okay, if I had a range from here to here, I can put it somewhere. You're giving me a range of this? Like, what font am I going to use? You haven't done anything. And you
I haven't done anything.
You haven't done it? Yeah, I had to write the script out. That's my one point of contention I have. Yes. Contention's the wrong word. Screw it. So it's, I'm keeping all this in now. Just because we actually filled it up.
Okay, date night, and I think I want to go see the kids movie. It's the best thing out. There's nothing else
What
going
kids
on.
movie?
The puffy white guy.
My dad?
He has gotten a little puffy. I mean, not that I have any room to talk, but damn.
Well, I have room to talk, and he's fat. It was a joke. I'm joking.
No, it's a big something 6. Big.
Okay, that's it. That's all we need to know.
Okay, anyways, I think I'm gonna go see a kids movie.
You sad excuse for a human.
I have a date. What are you doing on Saturday night?
I have a date too. It's called YouTube. Ever met it? Alright, so the person that she's texting suggested Interstellar, an amazing sci-fi movie. And she's like, no, let's see the kids movie.
Who's in Interstellar? Wait, is Matthew McConaughey in it?
Maybe.
Let's
Things
ask.
just got real. Just IMDb it.
Okay,
I actually don't know who's in it. I don't even know who's directing it. Which is weird, because I'm a huge director buff. Like, watching the commentaries and everything. Like, I always annoy my brothers, because they're like, hey, let's watch this movie. And I'm like, I've already seen it. I'm throwing on the commentary. And then they just leave, because they don't like people talking over. But they're funny stories. It's like a podcast as a movie running with it. Let's Drown Out. Linked here. Something she doesn't know about. It's basically they play an hour's worth of game and just talk over it while playing. That was more of her SNES experience, she said. Like the Atari.
Yeah, I did have one of
Mm-hmm. That's actually what that is right there. That's
Where?
right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's an emulator, and what it does is it just plays old games. So, like, you could get Atari, SNES. It's N64, but it's hard to bind enough buttons to the thing without it being awkward. FIT.
Okay, so it's me and you. I got nothing. I have no name.
Mommy and Me podcast.
Mommy and Me. You like Mommy and Me?
Disturbed Daycare.
Piss poor parenting.
Okay, that's it.
For Mr. Alliteration or whatever.
There you go. Piss poor parenting.
Oh,
Easy.
yes, I'm in. Matthew McConaughey's in it. That's what we're doing.
Jiggly jiggly fun time.
Oh, jiggly jiggly fun time. Some of that. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't lying.
She's going to a date, and she'd rather... Okay, going on. My brain couldn't even begin to make that make sense in my head. So, I think it's piss poor parenting. Piss Poor Parenting Podcast.
Best Poor Parenting Podcast. This is how not to do it.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's our tagline.
If you're talking about Jiggly Jiggly Fun Time with your children, please quit. So that's it. We've reached a deliberation. We're at about 30
We didn't
minutes.
reach a deliberation. Deliberation is what you do to reach a decision.
Sure we have. It's a big word.
It's big words only count if you use them correctly. We did not reach a deliberation. We
You're right.
deliberated
You're right. We didn't.
And reached
The most
a
word I'm
decision.
looking
Decision.
No, there
Ooh.
no, there has to be a different word.
We've made a determination.
Determination. No, determination means something else in my brain. I set determination aside for only like if you're determined to do something.
Yeah,
personally.
but if you determined which way you want to go,
Okay. So we'll just leave it at that. We're about 30.
you don't want to go words with me.
This is going to be brought up in our next podcast. Or one of the following ones. I have like, what,
All
5?
of them. All the ones where I have more words.
I have more words for Jiggly Jiggly Fun Time than you do. Skiddly pooping is my favorite.
I think you're doing it wrong.